Today's day 5 of giving the chickens this worm stop. I haven't noticed any worms in their fecal. Everything looks the same as it has. I haven't noticed any difference. I haven't noticed any difference in them. I guess we'll see if we have any feathers come back. Obviously too soon for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. All right, I've already put one in here and one in here. It's just a real fine powder. It's half a teaspoon per chicken. I put that one a little heavy just because I'm only doing 3. I ended up pulling one chicken out yesterday because she's been broody. I have soaked her for 5 days. I've done everything. I've done all the tricks. None of them have worked. So we're gonna do this. I have her separated out into the hoop coop. I moved out the garlic, so she's in there by herself. She has some dry food, water, and I put some of the worm stop on her food. We'll see. All right, here's the girls. See, this right here is still quite bald. She's quite mean too, but shut the door so they don't get out here. We worked on their pineapple. Get all the bits picked out of that. Hi, baby girl. How are ya? Everybody's combs are beautifully red and everything, but they still have all the, obviously they're moist, so I'd already. You want something to say? I had already put red pepper flakes and everything in it before I started putting this stuff on it. Alright, they have some left over from last night. They're weird. They would rather eat it off the ground, it seems like, because if I knock it over here on the ground, everybody comes running. It doesn't get wasted. Whatever, girls. Whatever. I lost a set of clips, so I unfortunately have to wrangle these to get them off. I picked some of these other clips up at Tractor Supply. I need to get another set of them, obviously, because that way I didn't have to do this, but their food was smelling so horrible every night because they weren't eating it, and I was just putting it in the same bowl, but I was feeling disgusted doing that, so I've been taking them down every night and taking them in, and thankfully we have a utility sink. We're waiting for Daddy to get home because we're going to the fair, and the little one I think thought Daddy was home, and he is not. She's out sitting on the steps, and that is not working for her either because she still has this illogical fear of traffic. And in my taping, you guys have gotten to see how far away from the road we are. There's a car. Can barely see it, but she's scared. So she's not happy about me doing this because she wants me to sit next to her to wait for Daddy because she's scared. All right. I have given them more water. There are copper pieces in there. They drink a lot more when I give them dry. They must be getting enough fluid from the moist food that they're not needing it. I brought out some more scratch the other day for them. This is, I got on last night and figured out what I need from Tractor Supply. So that's going to be another $120 we got to put into doing this. And then also 4 bags of shavings so that I can pull all of the used shavings from in here out. I'll just, this drops down and I'll just pull it all out so that it'll cover the ground in here so that this isn't mud for them. And that's how that'll be. In all reality, it doesn't actually have any smell. I probably could get away with just going ahead and putting another layer on here, but I want to start fresh for the winter. Plus I need some stuff to cover up this mud, so that'll give them some of that. Our hope and prayer is next month to be able to buy a wood chipper. So yeah, now that they got that done, have a lot of locks on this thing, and if anything gets in here, oof, poor chickens. Oh, don't worry, it was just our daughter playing with the broody hen. She's trying to pick up the sides and ended up dropping it. All right, I'm going to take this in. On the way over, I will show you guys. She's set up in here. I just left the sawhorses, put a board down for her to roost on. She was up on the top of that earlier. She's still all puffed out. She did this early in the spring. I got her broke. Was able to have her back in. Her comb started reddening up and again and everything else. She was doing good. And then the last several weeks she's back on the nest again. So this is over here. So she's going to get a spot to herself. Our investigator.